to another video. I know I say this in every single video, but I'm sorry if the lighting sucks. For some reason, I've been having a lot of upload issues with YouTube lately. I'll upload my video and it just comes out super bright and I don't know why. I know that it's not an export issue or anything because whenever I export it, it's fine. But then once it gets uploaded and once it processes and everything, it's just like blasting bright light and I look like a ghost and I'm so sorry. I hate it. I'm trying to fix it. It's super annoying. But as you may know from that very nice Christmassy intro, today we are going to be decorating the animals' cages for Christmas and I'm so excited because we have officially gotten all of our Christmas decorations out. It took a while because we had to get some more stuff and just stuff like that. But now that we have all of our Christmas decorations out, like our tree and everything, it is finally time to deck out the animals' cages. But I do have some stuff for the guinea pigs, which is going to be the main focus of this video. However, I still am going to do some stuff for Franklin and Sirius and everything like that. All of the animals' cages are going to be like so Christmassy. I'm so excited. But we just got the guinea pigs some Christmas fleece. So here's one of them. I know, it's so cute. There's little Santas and reindeers. This is going to go in the boys' cage. And then there's this one, which is just a nice red, like Christmassy one. And I don't know why it looks so dark on camera, but yeah, when I hold it up like that, it looks pretty dark on camera. It's actually a lot brighter in real life. It's like this nice bright red. I really love it. So yeah, there's that. You can kind of see there's little snowflakes and stuff like that. We just got these from Target, if you're wondering. If you would like to pick some of these up for yourself, if you don't already have like some Christmas fleece or something, or if you're just curious, these are at Target, and I do believe they were somewhere around like the home Christmas decorations type thing. And yeah, they were $10 a piece, which is actually really good because this is $10 for, I think this is 50 inches by 30 inches. So I have the Midwest cages that are 48 by 24, so I'll just be folding those. And yeah, so let's go get started with the guinea pigs. It's honestly so cute, all the decorations. I just love them. Alright, so I guess we'll start with the girls' cage over here. Sorry, it's already a bit messy. I literally just cleaned it 5 minutes ago. But I just decorated with a Christmas fleece from Target. And then I have this little Santa hat from the photo shoot. And of course we have their stockings right up here. That is Ginny's stocking, that is Anna's stocking, and that is Elsa's stocking. But I do want to put tags on their stockings, like a little tag kind of like here, maybe attached with a little bit of string, saying like Anna and Elsa. So yeah, and then that one has a G for Ginny. So that's pretty much that side of their cage. And then up here, you can't really see them because they're really bright, so they don't show up too well on camera. But they're just these little fairy lights, and they go all the way from here over to here. And we have these little reindeer antlers, and they just stretch all the way over there. So yeah, all these little fairy lights, and there's their stockings over there, and that's pretty much it for over there. These kind of look weird on camera, these fairy lights, because they kind of look like laser beams. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but in real life they're just kind of these little glowy lights. Oh, you can see them a bit better now, but yeah, so that's that. And we do have lids on their cages since we have a cat, so once the lids are on, this piece of garland just goes all the way across the top, and they cannot get to that, they can't chew on it, and even if they were able to chew on it, they still wouldn't really, because the girl piggies are kind of chill and relax, and then just goes all the way around here. Sorry, I don't know why this fleece forest is like frozen. This is a little fleece forest I found in my closet from like 6 years ago, so I really don't know why it's frozen. But they have this little piece of garland all the way down here, and that just stretches all the way across to the bottom of their cage. And then there's this side of their cage, which I'm going to show you. Here's the other side of their cage. They just have this fleece right here, and I think it's really cute. And there's a piggy, and there's a piggy. And then here's their little hideys over there. There's just one there, and one there, and one there. Here's the boys' cage. There's a Snickers, Domino, and they're running away. Good boy. They have their little puppy pads and their Christmas fleece, and they have have some garland right there. And the puppy pad is just so the hay doesn't get everywhere, so yeah, and Anna wants to say hi, so say hi to Anna. So the garland just goes like that over there, and forgot to show that the lights go all the way over there, and then there's a little Santa dress, that's also from the photo shoot video, so there's little ornaments, and they're just on a string, there's their stockings, there's a load of ornaments, and then there's the Christmas tree, also from the photo shoot, so there's all of that. And I'm not even gonna really show over here because this is not Christmas themed because it's just their normal fleece. That's just what their cage would normally look like. But there's the little Snickers. So that is just what all of their cages look like for Christmas. So, yep. And they have all their stockings and everything. So the guinea pigs are officially ready for Christmas time. So now moving on to Franklin and Sirius's cages, you might be able to see a little sneak peek back there. Yeah, so anyway, moving on to their cages. And I'm really excited to show you Sirius's cage because his cage is just so decked out. Well, not really his cage, but definitely like around his cage, like as you can see. So let's just go see. So here's Sirius's cage. Sorry if it's a little awkward. I'm like standing away from it because if I stand in front of it, there's such a bad glare you can literally see my face. So yeah, there's his cage. As you can see, garland from head to toe, loving it. And then over here, this isn't necessarily his cage, this is just like decor around it. We have this little penguin with this little garland, but it's actually like way too big to put on any tree or anything. I mean, it's way too long, there's way too much of it. And then this little puppy, oh my god, this little puppy, it's so cute. Oh, I love it, it's adorable. How can you not love that sweet little face? Moving along over here, we have, that is just, yes, we picked it up from like a Michael's or something last year. Christmas pugs for life, am I right? And then we have this Santa squishy thing. Well, it's not really a squishy, it's just kind of a soft little plushy toy, and it is kind of squishy. It's really nice. And I just love using it as a piece of decoration. And then there's a little picture of, you probably can't see too well, but it's Maggie in a Santa dress with terrible lighting because I just took that with like one of my cameras that like prints it out, you know. Anyway, moving over here, there's just this absolutely beautiful tree. I love it. Little tree skirt, and I figured, I'm gonna sound so ridiculous, but I'm gonna put little presents for Franklin and Sirius under there. I know, I give all the animals presents, literally all of them. And yeah, that's that little tree. So super cute. And then over here, sorry for those little fans, I used to have like a mirror there, but we took it down. So this is just all those little picture printout things of the pets. Like I mentioned, I have one of those cameras. I don't use it too often anymore. Well, I use it occasionally though because it's a really cute little nice camera, but there's one of Georgia, and I just strung jingle bell lights all along, and we just got these from like Michael's or something, but they're these little jingle bells, and then they're almost like these little fairy lights here, and they're not quite as bright, which is really nice, but I do kind of like that the other fairy lights are like really bright, but these ones definitely aren't as bright, and I really like them because they're super cute, and they just go from here all the way over to here, and I'm currently sitting on my bed here with a tiger. Hi, tiger. But anyway, that is pretty much it for my room. Now then, you might be wondering, what major changes have you made to the guinea pig enclosures? Let me explain. There has been a lot. So I'd say it was like maybe a couple weeks ago or something, I was noticing that like Ginny was having some respiratory issues, and I kind of just like brushed it off. I was just like, yeah, she's had some respiratory issues before, we had taken her to the vet before and she was just fine. So then a couple days later, Ginny was just fine again. Like, I had been monitoring her, and we just decided we just keep monitoring her and stuff like that, not take her to the vet or anything. But then I realized that their hideys, you know, their plastic, like, igloo hideys, were starting to get really, like, stuffy for some odd reason. So I was like, that's really weird, like, they've never gotten that stuffy before. So then I did some research into it, as I always do because I'm such an animal nerd. I did that research, and I came across quite a few people saying that plastic igloos actually aren't the best for guinea pigs. This was actually shocking to me because we've used them for the longest time and never had any issues. But then I kind of realized maybe Ginny's respiratory issues were somewhat linked to this, because looking more into it, plastic igloos can long-term and cause respiratory issues. So that just kind of like got me going. That got me thinking. I was like, we need to make some changes for Ginny and all the other piggies and stuff like that. So we had gone out and bought that little, I don't know if you remember from the Black Friday haul video, that little willow hide, which was more natural and isn't plastic like these ones. Here, I'll show you. So we took this one out of the cage because this one was one that was getting really nasty and stuffy. Ginny was spending a lot of time in here, so I just started to get a little worried about her because it is just super stuffy. It gets really gross in there. And I was also getting really sick of cleaning them. So I have just decided to kind of start slowly switching all of the hideys out from plastic to natural ones. But we do need to get some bendy bridges and stuff, and some like hideys that are made with like seagrass or hay, stuff like that, and more willow hideys, maybe a couple wood ones or something. So it isn't gonna be like overnight all of a sudden we're gonna have like completely natural guinea pig stuff, because it is a little bit expensive. So we're just gonna kind of slowly introduce it to their cage. And then there is this one that I took out of the boys' cage a while ago actually, because it is really tiny, and yeah, so I just took it out of there. But I took it out of there and replaced it with one of these plastic igloos, which I'm now gonna have to replace with something else. So that is kind of annoying, but this is very, useful information, so I'm glad I came across that. I really wouldn't have known otherwise that these hideys are really just the ones that they're trying to push to you in pet stores and sell to you just for money and purposes like that. I've always known that chain pet stores don't really care about your pets, and I know that sounds bad. In a sense, it's kind of true. It's a very controversial topic, so I'm not gonna dive too deep into that. But chain pet stores, even though some of the employees are really experienced and knowledgeable and really actually care about your pet and want the best for your pet, the company as a whole just wants money. The reason they still sell these, even though they're not the best for guinea pigs, is money, because they make so much money off of these because they're such a popular guinea pig product. When you think of guinea pig, you think of these little pigloos. So that's just the story right there. Chain pet stores want money, and it annoys me. I have said in a couple of my videos how, PetSmart and stuff, not the best. Definitely don't buy animals from there. Like, whether it's a fish or a hamster, just don't support them. You're just putting money into their pockets, unless you are like rescuing an animal from there, or it's going like, if you're like rescuing it through their adoption program and it's obvious that it needs medical help and it really needs love and attention. A great example of this is, I know that a lot of you watch Kayla's Corral. She recently posted a video of her little hamster named Hope, and she is just like the sweetest hamster ever. She is a hamster that they rescued from PetSmart because she actually has cancer, which is so sad. But that is a good example of just a hamster that just needed to be rescued and needed to be taken out of that situation. Otherwise, if it's like a perfectly healthy animal, or even if it's like a little bit sick, just don't do it, just resist. I know it can be tempting with animals sometimes, but when it comes to these pet stores, just don't put money into their pockets if it's just something that is not good. And I do actually have a couple updates for you guys. So Anna is going to the vet tomorrow morning, and I'm really nervous because, like, she's my little baby piggy, and I really don't want anything to happen to her. I really don't know what they're gonna say. This is something we've been into the vet for her, I'd say maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I don't know, it's just like a lot, so I'm honestly really nervous. By the time you're seeing this, this is gonna be premiere tomorrow afternoon. She'll already have gone to the vet, and I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I just really don't know. I'm really nervous. Obviously, by the time you're seeing this, she'll already have gone into the vet and gotten whatever treatment or whatever. Hopefully everything's fine, but I think I'm just worrying about it too much because I am a very worrisome person. Anyway, I guess that'll just be it for the updates and stuff. I do have some more updates for you guys. However, I will just be talking about those in the live stream on Friday. So make sure you are there, because if you are not, it sucks for you. Just kidding. I will be uploading the live stream afterwards to YouTube. So if you weren't able to attend to the live stream and you would like to see some of the updates, you can just go watch it afterwards. I'm really sorry if you're not able to make it, but if you are, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited, guys. Like, Lucy is getting spayed on Friday, which is the day that I am doing the live stream. So I really just wanted to chillax and have some fun with you guys and just stop being so worried and maybe just get some of the stress off of my mind from like Lucy's spay surgery and everything like that. And if you haven't already, please go check out my pet contest. You can just use, like, if you entered Kayla's Corral contest or anyone else's pet contests, you can just ask, like, hey, can you just use the one I submitted for Kayla's Corral or whoever, and also just say yes. And also, it doesn't have to be specifically a snow-themed pet contest anymore. I've just given up on that because nobody's actually submitted an actual snow-themed one. So whatever Christmas, snow, wintry thing you want, it's completely fine with me. Anyway, other than that, that'll be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you all are staying safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the live stream. Yay! Anyway, bye!